Though the New York Giants might not stand at a great spot to possibly take an elite quarterback in this year's draft, they do stand at a possible elite position to take one of these elite wide receiver prospects in this year's draft. What is up, y'all? It's your boy Jay Dons, and we're back at it with another New York Giants video, back at it with another New York Giants finger. And before we get to this one, if you haven't done so already, go leave a like, comment, and definitely hit the subscribe button and join the channel. Now, in my last video, I talked about how the Minnesota Vikings making that huge draft trade with the Houston Texans changed everything for the New York Giants, leaving the New York Giants in a spot where possibly the top 4 quarterbacks in this year's draft are off the board. Drake May, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, J.J. McCarthy, off the board at pick 6. But if the Minnesota Vikings were to trade up into the top 5 with the Cardinals or the Chargers, that will leave the New York Giants in a spot to take an elite wide receiver prospect at pick 6. Malik Nabers or Marvin Harrison Jr. could be on the board at pick 6 for the New York Giants. And if that's the case, I think the New York Giants would go that way in a heartbeat. Marvin Harrison Jr. is one of the best wide receiver prospects we've ever seen. 6'4", 216 pounds, can go up and get it. Elite wide receiver speed, can go out there and just make plays over and over again. Malik Nabers, not too far off from one of the best wide receiver prospects we've ever seen, is absolutely insane. Gets Jamar Chase comparisons, is the leading wide receiver in LSU history. Consistently made plays for Jaden Daniels last year. And though you might not be able to grab one of those quarterbacks, I think grabbing one of these elite wide receiver prospects is an amazing consolation prize for the New York Giants. Because not only do the Giants need a quarterback, yes, that's a fact, that's a given, but they also need a wide receiver 1. They don't have a wide receiver 1 on this team. And though you ask yourself, well, if we take one of those guys, we still have Daniel Jones at quarterback. Well, listen, I think Brian Dable with Malik Nabers or Marvin Harrison Jr. would scheme up targets for those guys to make plays. We saw what he did with Wan'Dale Robinson when he was on the field. We saw how Darius Slayton was still able to get 700 yards last year with bad quarterback play. You grab a talent like Malik Nabers or Marvin Harrison Jr., we're talking about a guy that can be a wide receiver 1 for the New York Giants, be that wide receiver 1 the Giants been missing for years. Now, I'm not going to come out here and say that Marvin Harrison Jr. is wide receiver 2. But Daniel Jeremiah did drop a tweet yesterday saying that some teams might prefer the play style of Malik Nabers over Marvin Harrison Jr. So, if the Chargers or Cardinals are one of those teams, and the other team trades out of the top 5 of the draft, take Malik Nabers as the first wide receiver off the board, that would mean the New York Giants would have to take Marvin Harrison Jr. at pick 6. And if we can say the Giants walked out of the draft on draft night with Marvin Harrison Jr. at all, you gotta be excited. You gotta be ecstatic for it. Now, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think Marvin Harrison Jr. is gonna be there at pick 6. It's a chance. It's a possibility. But I'm able to grab Malik Nabers. That right there, great consolation prize. Malik Nabers was a guy that consistently made plays in the slot, wide out. He made all those plays for LSU's offense last year. Jaden Daniels, I'm pretty sure Malik Nabers was his favorite target outside of Brian Thomas Jr. We're looking at a guy here that just explosively makes plays 24/7. Separation, he has that. Would fit the Giants offense like a glove. Can go up and get it. Whatever you need from him, he will make it happen, and that is a guy the Giants need. Rather if it's Marvin Harrison Jr., rather if it's Malik Nabers, I really don't give a damn. Give me one of those guys if I can't get a quarterback. So yeah, the Giants need a quarterback. Yes, you want to grab a guy like Drake May or Jaden Daniels. I know, I feel the same way. But if I'm standing on draft night, the Giants are staying at pick 6. They're not giving up draft capital to trade up. They're not trading back. And we walk out with Malik Nabers or Marvin Harrison Jr. on draft night, I would be excited. I'll be pumped up because those are guys that talent that we just haven't had at the wide receiver position for years. We haven't had it. And those two guys are immediate wide receiver 1s in this year's draft. They're immediate wide receiver 1s on the Giants for sure. And that could open up the game for other wide receivers. Jalen Hyatt, Darius Slayton, Wan'Dale Robinson with Malik Nabers and Marvin Harrison Jr. You can't tell me you're not excited about those guys. You can't tell me you wouldn't be excited about that wide receiver room, whoever the quarterback is. So That's everything I got for this video. Let me know down below in the comment section how you feel about this. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get a quarterback, but we could possibly take an elite wide receiver prospect. Let me know down below in the comment section how you feel. Let me know. But until next time, it's been your boy J Dimes, and I am out. Peace. Thanks for watching.